So today we have a new project, and welcome back to the channel. I shouldn't say new project. We've had this bike for what, 3 years now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Something like that. Got the bike running, but not very well.
Hence the reason her name, Trouble.
Yep. It has been, well, we had to rebuild the carbs twice. Done a few other minor things. There's currently not a fuel pump hooked up because it died on us. But it is an 03 Honda Shadow with, how many miles are on this?
I don't fucking know.
I don't either. 6,600. So, low mile 03. And now we are going to start tearing it apart to put new things on and repaint.
Yeah. Some of the new things are already on it, though.
Yeah, we have. So we took the old exhaust off, which is over there.
It was a fucking pain in the ass, too.
She will grab it.
I am.
This had Cobra slash cuts on it, and originally a very shitty cone filter. So we have taken those off, put on these TJ Brutal Customs Backdrafts.
God, these have a lot of weight to them.
Yes, they do.
I don't like it.
We took off the cone filter originally when we bought it because that was not helping. And I had bought this setup from Bobber Cycle, which has an adapter plate on it to convert from the original Honda airbox to a Harley airbox. So that would actually fit in there, and this is a Harley filter.
To be fair, when we originally got this bike, dude said she ran.
It ran.
Just not very long.
It had one plugged idle jet and a partially plugged main jet, all in the front carburetor.
Yeah, she just kept fucking dying during the test rides. Went from, oh, we're going to ride her home to, hey, do you have a trailer?
Yeah. We had to end up calling my dad to come with a trailer and pick it up.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this is the Shadow Spirit 750.
750DC.
Yeah. We have a whole bunch of TJ Brutal custom parts. We have brass grips, brass pegs, brass exhaust tips. We have put new mirrors on because,
oh yeah,
well, somebody didn't like the skull hand on the mirrors.
I'm all for a good skeleton. I'm also all good for a good bone, but that was not the vibe I wanted on that bike.
Yeah. We also have brass shifter and brake pegs, which is going to be interesting to say the least, because these don't screw on or off. We have to cut and modify the brake and shifter lever.
Because trying to find a replacement brake and shifter lever for this Honda is apparently hard, because there is more generalized aftermarket products that would fit a wide year range than specific ones for this bike, and that has frustrated me the most about shopping for this bike. But TJ Brutal Customs, they got some good fucking shit. And yeah, we're not sponsored by them, but
I'm happy
if you want to hit us up.
Yeah, right. We also got these brass button hand control buttons for the bars, because pretty much all the factory all the factory hand controls are going away.
You even got the smaller one too.
Yeah, because we needed 5 buttons. And then because we're going to single push buttons and not the factory style toggles, I bought this M unit. It's a Moto Gadget M unit blue.
He's happy to read. Give him some time.
Hey, shut up. There's the box. But little tiny deal. It's a fuse block and relay block all in one. It's got, I think this one has, is it 10 inputs?
And if I remember correctly,
12 inputs and 12 inputs and 10 outputs.
And if I remember correctly from when you were discussing this part with me, it also allows for some type of synchronization with your phone.
Yeah. You can hook this up to your phone with Bluetooth, and it's got all these lights on it. There's plenty of videos explaining these things, but
yeah,
it will
show plenty of research.
It will show if there's faults on it. It will show which circuit has the fault. You can hook it up to your phone, use your phone as like a digital key. So it all kind of works out.
But yeah,
the hard part's going to be wiring in the ignition box on this thing to this.
Well, besides
that I have to figure out yet.
Besides the fucking paint.
Yeah.
You couldn't put it back in the box, you lazy fuck?
No.
Bitch.
I still haven't figured out where I'm putting that.
I mean, fair.
But she will be doing the editing from now on.
Yes.
Or at least for the foreseeable future, because I fucking suck at it.
Yeah, and apparently I have to earn my weight around here as someone with a bachelor's in graphic design.
Yeah, well.
Even though I'm the one who designed his logo and his fucking merch.
Yes, by the way, merch. This is just one of the shirts, and they are actually really soft and comfortable shirts.
Yeah, and they've held up to a lot so far.
I've had this one for 6 months now.
Yeah.
But
he even has a zip-up hoodie. There's hats. There's quite a couple different hats. There's the standard hat, and then there's the snapback. And he requested a I Love 6 volts design because of the Bel Air, so...
Which is currently on the back burner because, well, getting parts and this.
Yeah.
So.
Because I'm an impatient bitch.
Yep.
And currently this is also my only motorcycle that I can ride, despite the fact that I do have a secondary one. She has a little bit more power than what I'm used to. So we're working up to that.
Yep.
But yeah, most of our parts have come from TJ Brutal Customs. That's where we got the exhaust, the performance build kit for the carburetor, including the velocity stacks.
The pegs, the shifter, the hand controls.
Oh, no, these hand controls.
Those
hand controls.
The throttle and...
Yeah, the buttons, grips. I believe, if I remember correctly, came from J&P Cycles. I don't know. I would have to look it up. I'm sure I can throw in a text or something that says where I got it.
Yeah.
We also had to put a forward extension control kit on it.
Oh, yeah.
Which we got from ScootMods. Or ScootMods.
Yep. That moved the forward controls.
Yep.
Obviously about, 3 inches, 4 inches?
And one of the biggest things, besides looking forward to getting all this together, that I have loved so far is the new seat. This seat was not with the ride when we originally got it. I don't know where he put it.
No, that piece of shit's over there.
Go get it. But...
You want me to throw it at you?
No! Again, the abuse is not abuse if it's consented. But the original seat, which you can see right there, was definitely not fucking comfortable.
I mean, it's a factory Honda seat. You can't expect much.
So, I wanted to get a new seat for her, and the closest I could find was through Corbin, which apparently is the Honda variation of...
Saddleman.
Yeah, Saddleman.
Well, Corbin makes seats for Harleys too. But
upon research, Corbin and Saddleman were two of the top rated seats for custom seats for any of their motorcycle products. Corbin actually even goes as far as letting you fully customize it by different sections of different colored leather, including the strip back here, and you can even
you can do the seat pan here. You can do the side bolsters a different color. You can do the back a different color.
Yep.
The piping separating the two,
and you can even choose the design of the logo. They have various different logos that you can choose from, including the thread colorization. As you can see, we went with a gold with what they classified as a bomber leather, and the Diablo emblem with gold horns and a copperish bronze Corbin. And honestly, I have loved this seat as someone who appreciates good places to rest her ass. This thing literally feels like it's cupping your cheeks, and honestly, I love it.
But yeah, you can put a picture of the generated artwork that you created
Yes,
or worked on
because
AI. Because I started it, and then she made it better.
as I tend to do.
I got curious what Chat GPT could do for making a style out of this bike, and she made it better. It's kind of the style that we're going to go for. It's obviously not going to be 100%, but
the generalized style that we're going for is steampunk.
Hence all the brass. Why is this loose?
I don't fucking know. Why are you fingering it?
I don't remember which cable that is anyways. One of those two is leaving.
Okay. I came up with 3 different variations for the steampunk design: a weather design, a standard design, and a luxury design. Out of the 3 different variations, the 2 that I gravitated most was the standard and the luxury. The reason why I ended up going with the standard over the luxury is just because of the fact that we have 2 matte black Harleys, and I wanted something with a little more color.
2 matte black Harleys, that black Honda, which you can kind of see.
Yeah. Which, by the way, anyone over in our state wants a Honda.
As of the time of this posting, that bike, which is a 2000 Honda Shadow Ace 750, is currently for sale. You can message the channel on Facebook if you would like to know more info on it, but that is for sale right now for $3,000.
Or a sporty.
Or a trade for another one of these or something. I can work with stuff. Maybe. Possibly.
He's not picky, honestly. But I wanted something with a little more color. And with the way that the standard kind of showed, it was a little less black, but it was a lot more of the golds, the bronzes, and the coppers that you would see in a general steampunk design. Now, we're not going all out to the point of where we are recycling different materials to really enhance that steampunk vision, especially considering it's very industrialized. But we are definitely leaning into the coloration of the steampunk design. There was even a factor that I still don't know whether to kiss him or beat him over, but we needed extensions for the forward controls, and
here I will pull camera down to show.
We were supposed to get spacers with the kit. It ended up not coming with spacers. And this asshole decided, hey, steampunk means the reuse of materials, so why not do that? And
it worked.
And the thing is I'm not even mad at him about it, but I kind of am, because it's like, why the fuck didn't I think of that? I'm supposed to be the smart one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck you.
Also, as you can tell, I have a motorcycle lift now. I have a balancing stand, so I can do my own balancing of tires. I've got a bead breaker over here. I have cleaned up the garage, obviously.
To an extent.
Part of why there hasn't been any videos, because I've been working on that.
Plus, the garage is very old and not heated, so it kind of makes working in the winter a little bit difficult. Nor is it attached to the
toolbox.
house. Yeah, which means I get the nice hand-me-down, I guess.
Yep. So anyways, we're going to start disassembly on this. Fenders have to come off, tank has to come off. Obviously the seat.
Pretty much we're at the point where
it's going to come apart.
Yeah. We tested her with the new pipes and the new carb build.
Which
she sounds good. Everything's set right.
Turn that key on. We'll give a little startup with this. I do have a short uploaded, but now this bike has sat since Yesterday.
night?
Yesterday.
Oh no, you did take it for a
Because
ride
I took
yesterday.
it for a test ride yesterday. And choke's not set. Every time I've started this bike, it has just started. It just starts now, which it's never done. We've always had to choke this one.
Yeah. And
every time.
Like, even if it was only sitting for a fucking day, whether it was cold or it was warm, we had to choke her. And yet, after the carb rebuild and the new pipes, and her sitting for 2 months, we didn't need to choke her one bit to get her started.
The short that I have uploaded of this is I've quite literally the first startup and a couple of revs from it. So check that out too.
But pretty much we're at the point where we have tested what needs to be tested. So it is now time to dismantle and start the process of trying to get her painted.
Fenders, tank, hand controls. Well, really, I mean, at some point, the forks are going to have to get dropped out so I can paint the fork tubes, and the wheels and the triple trees are going to get painted. But I don't know. I might put that on the other jack to take that all apart. I don't know. We'll see yet.
And quite honestly, yes. Like, if I had my way and we had the funds to be able to do it, there would be a few more parts I would switch out, like the headlight, the tail lights, and that stuff, and maybe even get new bars. But considering how tight in money we are, we're just gonna go with it. And if it ends up that we get the money someday to be able to upgrade her even more, then we will.
Speaking of, or kind of. So the stock seat, the bolt was always showing. This nice Corbin seat has a velcroed flap that hides your seat bolt, which I freaking love. I can never remember what freaking size it is because it's metric, and, well, you can tell by my other project, I don't like metric.
Also, for a lot of you motorcycle enthusiasts, you'll probably find this a little funny. After we get to the point of pretty much she's stored up so we can do her fixing, that is when my husband finally decides to get me my first bell, my first Guardian bell. So unfortunately she will not be installed until obviously after she is done, hopefully before her first ride, after the quote-unquote facelift. And trust me, he was very well taken care of afterwards as a thank you.
I think I'm out. No, I'm not. Maybe I am.
That's what he said. I think I'm out. Are you sure? Or did you forget how long you are? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it is much nicer now having, proper tools to do all this stuff. A lift, because, well, short of getting the seat off, getting the rest of the stuff off of here, it's a lot easier when it's up at, ear level and not on the ground.
Yeah, especially when you would have the lean of her being on the kickstand.
Yeah.
So thank goodness for bonuses and tax returns in that aspect, besides taking care of everything else as one does when you have a life and a spouse and kids.
And yes, Harbor Freight lift, Harbor Freight tools, mostly, Harbor Freight box. It's cheap. The stuff still works. So
not to mention he has the membership thing, so he gets his fancy little discounts.
Which I will say, if anybody's going to go buy from Harbor Freight, get the damn membership.
And that's another thing, too.
It saved me more money than the membership cost in one purchase.
And honestly, that's another thing, too. You order through TJ Brutal Customs, you get points back on your purchases, where you can get monetary discounts on further purchases. So, woohoo! The possibility of free parts because we already spend too much money.
Where is my 10? Here's my 10.
I was gonna say, if you lose another fucking 10,
I've already lost one.
God damn it.
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
I mean, I probably could have pulled that off, but might as well pull this because this is going to get painted too, so.
I'm just going to pull the fucking key.
Yeah, setting over there. Hey, you know what my next purchase needs to be? Ratcheting wrenches.
Why?
So I don't have to do this.
I mean, fair. I thought that...
It won't fit in here. They put stuff at such a weird spot, you can't get into it enough.
That sounds like most female anatomy.
Yeah, pretty much.
And for those wondering, we've been married for 13 fucking years.
Yeah, this is what 13 years gets you. She stops questioning when I bring home projects.
Sometimes.
I mean, you didn't question the Bel Air most of the way.
Do I need to go into a deep delve about how the Bel Air came to me? Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't question him bringing home products if I... Products? Projects. Well, products too. Like, you fucking shop worse than I do.
Some days.
I don't question bringing home projects as long as he gets other projects he has started, completed. Because God forbid a man can't fucking multitask.
Nope. Not worth a damn. Take those two bolts out.
The fuck? I was gonna say, you can't tell me to just take two bolts out and not, like, actually...
Right there. That one.
I'm still fairly new to the mechanical world, so...
I'm slowly training her.
Hey, at least I could tell the difference between a fucking Nova and a fucking Chevelle.
Yeah.
Which, for those of you out there, if you haven't yet already, or you have already, it doesn't matter, what is your dream build? Whether it be motorcycle, car, hell, a fucking airplane.
Obviously, I work on all of it. Well, not quite, but...
You hate anything that has a computer in it, though.
Yeah, and yet I have two bikes that are fuel injected.
And whose problem is that?
I mean, my bike will start when it's 20 degrees out. Who tightened that?
You, probably.
All I wanted to do was make it a little quicker and use the impact. No!
No, instead you gave me a fucking heart attack because you didn't fucking warn me. Yes, 13 years. But what's your dream build? Like, something you wish to either have or build yourself? You Jesus. Motherfucker. Oh, you bitch. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna bust knuckles on this one. God damn, this one's tight. Shut up.
Wasn't gonna say anything.
Doesn't want to move. And the length of the wrench is getting in the way.
Richie. Don't.
Didn't mean to, bitch. Also, one other downside is that instead of...
There you go.
I'm a hands-on learner. And this bastard likes to control. What was your dream vehicle growing up, and did it ever change?
I've never narrowed it down to one.
Really?
It's always been a whatever the hell I could find.
Oh, so you're gonna be expensive.
First truck, or well, first vehicle in general was a '74 Dodge D100 pickup. Second vehicle was a '75 Dodge Dart Special Edition. And then I got a bunch of crappy vehicles after that. I mean, the Dodge thing was really just more of...
You are going to get overheated and have a heat stroke. What?
This. Oh, I gotta disconnect this, but we're gonna try. That is holding you on. Hopes and dreams?
Probably.
Except for there's the problem of the wires go through the fender. Oh, I need cutters. There's more zip ties on this bike than there should be. And I'm about to remedy that. For now.
For now. Another quirk of this bike. For some reason, the previous owner had a very
interesting taste.
Low quality underglow.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that crap. It didn't work. I think I still have the remote somewhere, actually.
Probably. Like, I'm all for...
It didn't work. It was broken. It was all over the place.
I'm all for underglow. Honestly, I know the restrictions about it, but you can't use emergent colors and how some states do ban it. But I am an RGB girly. Even as
she likes this just without the flame.
Yeah. Well, hell, the first bike I fell in love with was a 2013 Harley. And it had... Huh? What?
Well, I unplugged one, but I have two.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was supposed to be there.
But it was a 2013 Harley, and it had the chameleon paint on it as well. But it also had the flames, but the flames were ghosted in instead of being so stark and contrasting against the rest of the tank. But before my husband so eloquently distracted me with a different conversation, I'm an RGB girly. I have RGB all over in my office. I have it going when I stream and all this other stuff, and I absolutely love it. So if I could put underglow on my bike, I would, but I don't. I don't know how well it would look outside of doing like a goldish yellow or a coppery orange.
This is exceptionally harder than it should be to get apart. Okay.
You ever had that much struggle with a hole?
No. Here you go.
You calling me a whore?
No. Don't need to stack parts. No.
Bitch!
The only thing I believe that is going to stay chrome is higher build. Maybe some foot control brackets. I don't know yet. We'll see if I can get the chrome stripped off of that. But otherwise, the rear shocks and obviously the fork tube, or the inner tube for the forks. The lowers of the forks are going to get painted.
Yeah.
But
And
Whatever you
I'm not
know.
exactly pleased about there still being chrome because I wanted to stick with the four main colors of the build, which was the brass, bronze, copper, gold, with minor accents of black. I mean, obviously, besides the exhaust. But outside of just purchasing the new parts, there's not much we can do. And unfortunately, as usual, parts for Honda for this specific year is difficult. Oh, it moved. Well, you do have her tied down pretty tight in the front.
Well, I swear it moved backward, but it'll be fine. Are still touching?
Yeah.
I don't need it off. I just need the weight off the shocks so that when I pop these bolts out, it don't spring apart on me.
The Pillsbury Doughboy equivalent. And for those of you who've never been jump scared by biscuits or croissants, I envy you.
Ooh.
That looks tight.
Screwdriver.
Flathead or Phillips?
Flathead. AKA a 4-man pry bar.
You have prying devices. That's what that noise was. Stop that.
Yeah, stop hitting that.
You hit it the first time.
I know. Yes, I know I have prying devices. I'm trying not to get them in here because they're bigger and will probably get stuck.
And for those of you who can somehow still hear our children, I apologize. The downside of having a 4-year-old and a 9-year-old who don't like to listen. Or just kids in general.
Are you sure you don't want to harp on this?
You've mentioned it a lot, but you haven't given me a good enough reason to.
Well, I mean, you've ridden on the Softail.
Yes, I've ridden on Odin.
Yeah.
Odin is the name for his 2006 Harley Davidson Night Train. And then we have Trouble here. And then our other is Violent or Violence, who is a 2006 Harley Davidson Dyna Street Bob. That one is mine.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, I thought I was good. Pretty much long story short, I figured, I can handle my Honda on my own. I've ridden on the back of his Harley. I should be fine. I didn't realize the power jump.
Well,
And
okay.
let me finish. I didn't realize the power jump. And when the plan was, again, to go up there, retrieve the bike, ride it home. And truth be told, I ended up across the road in a grassy ditch because I didn't realize how much power was behind her. Fast forward to when we go up there with a trailer to pick her up. My husband, so eloquently, we had to drop off the trailer at a town about 30 to 45 minutes away at a buddy of his. He decided to test ride Violence around the parking lot of a Walmart and was shocked by her power, even. This man actually had a moment where he was scared because it tried to throw him off. The amount of apologies I received after that, after so much shit he gave me for not being able to ride her, was immense.
Yeah, it's had upgraded cams, so.
Oh yeah. Pretty much, I wanted the possibility to upgrade from Trouble to Violence in hopes to keep up with the boys. And instead of keeping up with the boys, I ended up being the one with the biggest bike, so to say.
No. My brother's victory has the most snort out of the entire group.
Oh, fair. The violence does come in a close second.
Yeah.
But to go from being the slowest and smallest to pretty much being one of the head of the dogs kind of fucking freaks me out.
Yep. So she's back on this.
You know, and that's kind of where we got into it, or how I got into the idea of giving her a facelift, because besides the fact that
you've wanted to give this bike a facelift since day one, you just hadn't set your sights on what exactly you were doing.
fair, but the idea of having a quote-unquote comfort bike kind of rang true after my realization that, oh hey, we have a motorcycle that I don't know if I'll ever even be able to ride. But he's been enjoying the hell out of her.
Yep. It's fun.
Yeah.
And it even scares the shit out of me. So, on occasion.
There's even a funny story of him riding alongside a buddy, and apparently my Dyna scared the shit out of his bike so much it died.
I mean, to be fair, it was an 883 Sportster.
Yeah.
So, it has issues. How did I do that? Oh, I know I did that. Hey, that screwdriver back, please.
Where the fuck did you put it?
Somewhere over there.
No, you didn't. Welcome to two blind people trying to find things.
Oh, no, it's on this side.
Dumbass. I'm also curious to know, like, how many of you people have, like, similar relationships to us?
She's probably going to be reading the comments, so.
Probably. I am pretty much your marketing and everything, so. What did you fucking do that for?
I don't know. Would have thought running it without the fuel turned on, it would have drained some of that out of the line, but.
You starved the carburetor when you took her for a run.
Well, okay, so with the fuel pump being disconnected, I have not properly routed this fuel hose over here. It just kind of, I've made it work temporarily. It works fine right up until about the moment that you run at higher RPMs for 3 miles trying to keep up with 2 Harleys.
Mind you, he was going about 85 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone.
Until the illegal stuff on the internet.
Oh, I can tell worse.
I was kind of trying to keep up with the Harleys at the same time because a couple buddies rode with me. And I was also, I know about how hard she rides this bike, so I was running it a hell of a lot harder, making sure that the tuning I did to the carburetors was good and it was going to work out. And yeah,
yay!
Running it hard like that with no click-clack pump hooked up, after about 3 miles, I ran the carb bowls dry. Because there was the Honda has a weird thing where the petcock is at the back of the tank and it's lower than the input for the carburetor, so it doesn't gravity feed very well, but
yeah, that was a fun Valentine's Day too, coming home and getting stranded a couple miles out of fucking town to have your own motorcycle piss on you.
Combination of the pump died, and you know what? Why am I doing this way?
I don't fucking know.
Where's my gas can?
You have so many fucking fuel cans. I don't even know which one you want to use.
Well, this one's the one for premium. I just need to label it yet. I'm going to drain the gas out of this tank, so it's 1, not so heavy. 2, I need to anyways, so I can repaint it. And because of the extensive wiring and everything else going on with this bike, it might be down for a couple of months, so I'm just going to take the gas out. I will put it into something else.
Probably the lawnmower.
I try not to run premium in a lawnmower. It's not worth it.
I mean, fair. Probably. No, you can't run it in any of the other motorcycles.
Premium runs in every bike. This is not ethanol fuel.
Oh, fair. See, I'm still learning.
Slowly.
I'm just a simple little small town girl.
Hey.
What?
It's fucking fuel cap off. It goes faster.
You fucking bitch. You go too slow.
Well,
you know how many times I fucking said that? I just love being mouthy to you, and you can't do shit because you're on camera.
I mean, I can, but I don't think YouTube.
No, that's more Pornhub.
Yeah. Yeah, what gas misses up.
God, now I don't know. Maybe I will have you take these off.
I may have actually come close to running this thing empty yesterday.
Dumbass.
Ah, I thought there was more gas in it because we filled the frickin' tank when the pump died and haven't ridden it much since.
No, I might actually take you up on that bargain about removing those back posts. Because without having the pegs on, it just sticks out like a sore thumb. Unless you can make like a cap to go over it.
I mean, maybe. Possibly.
Move where your nipple is next.
Can I get the tank out of here first?
Where are you even going to put the thing? Plus, you didn't disconnect the hose from it.
The hell I didn't.
Oh, you disconnected it from the bottom. Another downside to him having so many projects, there's not exactly a lot of room in the garage.
I did not get all the fuel out of it.
No, you did not.
Okay, grab that gas can back, please. Okay, so we may actually have a fuel feed issue off your petcock. It was coming out very slow, like it was empty. But there's at least, I'm pretty sure.
Here you go.
Up was reserve on this. Oh no, it's not.
No, you have it backwards, remember?
If I go up, there's nothing. If I go down.
That was another quirk of this bike when we bought it. We realized that the switch for whether it goes full tank or reserve was installed backwards. So
well,
that's
not the whole switch, just the cover.
Yeah, but it's still fucking irritating enough, especially when you have a seat like the Corbin. Yeah, it's in the wrong directions, and you have the seat like the Corbin, and with the way it's angled, you have to fight against the seat in order to flip it. Which is not fun.
As much gas is in here, this should be flowing out a hell of a lot faster.
So we got breathing problems somewhere.
Well, no. There's no freaking cap on this damn thing. I think the petcock's got a partial plug in it. I'll have to pull it out and check it. I have to pull it out anyway so I can paint the damn tank. So.
Yeah. Plus, we wanted to check to make sure that the feed inside the tank was actually still good.
Hey, do me a favor.
Huh.
Shut that off.
Shut what off?
Oh, fuel. Stop denting things. I got enough problems to fix on this tank.
It was a fucking accident.
Okay. Grab me that stool behind you.
It's not long enough to get in the hole. I want to get here. This will lift it just enough. After you've already put gas all over the top of it.
Yeah.
Okay, fuel fingers. Ah.
Okay.
Oh, that's why it did that. Part of the pin broke. Not meaning to bust you in the head, but gotcha. That's fine, baby. Just remember to put it on the back door handle. I'll deal with that the rest later.
Most of it at least. Sitting here loaded with fuel.
Now I'm blind. I don't remember what I did with the other. Oh, I put it in here.
Fuel cap back, please.
See, when he's being watched by all y'all, his manners kick in.
Uh-huh. Yours don't. I've seen your streams.
I am known to be the chaotic brat with a lack of volume control. I'm not supposed to have manners.
Yeah. Well.
The only manner I usually generally have is when I go, please, Daddy.
Even that doesn't work on you some days.
Yes, I'm unhinged. That's why you love me. But no, I'm genuinely curious, like if there's other people with similar relationships to us, besides the trying to get her into motors and motorcycles and stuff like that. Just y'all got an unhinged relationship that makes relatives question if you're actually fighting or not? Because we've had that a few times. Shoot. What?
I was trying to take the.
Oh yeah, it's not a 10.
Speedometer off.
You took the 12.
On the impact.
How dare?
You need 12 for.
Well, I figured I'd remove the exhaust pipes. You gotta take everything off. Plus, I want to make sure they don't get scratched up. No.
So many plastic covers.
Oh. I kind of wish I had a fucking rag right now to put in between this and the pipe.
Put your hand there.
I can't fit my hand there. It's literally that tight because I don't have the extension on it. I'm gonna need the extension anyways to get to the top. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's another quirk. I know when he says you mean the bottom, it's correct because it's the bottom part of the carb or the back. I was talking about this one.
You didn't get this one too.
I know.
And you were started on this one.
I know. But when I said when I get to the top, I was talking this pipe because it's on top of that one.
That would be the rear pipe.
Yes, but the pipe is on top. So, just give those back. You plan on painting those too? It's easier to squeeze this way than the other way.
Find out how good my painting skills really are.
Yeah, we're not going to a shop or anything to get this painted or doing a vinyl wrap. It'd be expensive. So I'm having him test his actual painting skills.
I've done it before, but I am actually what most people that grew up in my era would call it. I'm rattle canning the bike, but
yeah, he's a backyard painter.
I have a spray gun. We just didn't buy the paint for the spray gun.
We also have a brother who went to school for paint.
Yeah. And of course, now with everything off, you can actually see we got the brass slide covers on these carbs, which you won't be able to see it with the stock tank, but that may change eventually too. We never know. And the velocity stacks on here, which I've heard a lot of people have problems with running the velocity stacks, the open pipes, all that, especially with no fuel pump hooked up down here. But either I got lucky and just hit the tune on the head first shot, or I wizard. I don't know.
Y'all wizard heavy.
Pretty much.
And that's another thing too. They did have the option to get the velocity stacks in brass.
They were just out of stock.
Yeah, they were out of stock. Quite frankly, we ordered the whole thing back in February and didn't get it until early April. And that was because the brass kit, which had all of the controls on it, was a pre-order. So we had to
a couple of months.
Yeah. But honestly, despite my impatience and not liking to wait, I'm very happy with the products.
Alright. At some point I will be stripping off the covers on the engine too down here. Probably I've got that cover off already because I had to get the carb in. I'll get these covers off because I think we're going to flat black all of this. And I obviously, as you can tell, need to clean the fuck out of it.
Yeah, she needs a bath.
Yeah. I mean, in 03 with 6,600 miles, you figure the bike is sat pretty much most of its life.
Yeah.
So.
But we do have heat-resistant paint to be able to put on this, so we don't have to worry about it bubbling or peeling as we ride.
I think I even got heat-resistant gold or brass up there for the covers.
I hate the lock on this thing.
I am using all Rust-Oleum paints because, well, I've used them enough. I know how they work.
Yeah, you got high heat and aged copper.
So yeah, the paints we have, Rust-Oleum. I have high heat black, which has now been thoroughly shaken. I have a metallic gold, which is supposed to be for wheels, and it'll get used on the wheels and maybe a few other spots.
And obviously, we do have the gloss clear enamel. And
yep. And I even got high heat engine clear, so I can clear all of that stuff. Yep. And then got the high heat semi-gloss aged copper. There was one other gold. Gold or brass. I do not remember. I forgot to order.
Ow.
I might still order. We'll see. But
I would assume it would be a brass because you already got the copper and the gold.
Yeah, I think it was a brass. But for now, this is where she sits. Yeah, obviously, I need to clean this up some more. We will do more videos on it later as we get there. We have, got to disassemble the front, all the hand controls, get all the wiring out of it. I still need to figure out exactly where I'm mounting that M unit at.
You also got to take the tires apart so you'll be able to fucking properly paint the rims.
I don't know if I want to take the tires off. Maybe we just do the old
Tape and spray?
No, the playing card trick. Stick playing cards around the edge.
You could do the same effect with painter's tape, you fucking twat.
Tape doesn't stick to rubber very well. But anyways, especially that old rubber.
Fair. Which is also surprising for how old the tires are.
Yeah. But that is where we are at for now. We will... I don't know when we'll be back out here to work on this again. We might do little stuff here and there throughout the week. I gotta go through wiring diagrams yet. Figure out exactly how I'm doing it because they tie wires together in spots. There's like this. Somebody got rid of the kickstand switch and just butt spliced it. So I gotta fix that. Not putting the switch back. I'm just gonna make that look better. Yeah.
There's a lot of work ahead of us.
Plugs up there. Honda was weird and made green a ground wire for some reason. I still haven't figured that out. So I've got to go through all of this wiring and figure out what's staying, what's going, how I need to reroute wires to run the M unit. And then we'll just kind of go from there. But thank you for watching. My lovely wife. Do the Savannah Ergal. What's her name? Wheel of Fortune.
Will Smith also did it to his wife, though.
Fair.
Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. Anyways, as you can also see in this video and in future videos, the ADHD is strong with us, and so is weaponized autism. So if you hear us just randomly mouth off random shit, the ticker's going off.
Yep.
But thank you for joining us. Definitely was a fucking experience for me because usually I'm not the one in front of the camera.
No,
at least not here.
Live streams.
There is difference.
But anyways.
And for those of you, since he keeps bringing it up too, who do not know, I also go by the name of Pet13. You can find me on Twitch live streaming on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 1 p.m. Central to 5 p.m. Central, and Dungeons and Dragons on Sunday nights starting at 7:30 p.m. Central. But outside of that, we will see you next time for more backyard Motorhead shenanigans, and hopefully continue to rebuild Trouble.
Yep, and eventually we'll get back to the Bel Air when this is done.
If you don't bring home another fucking project.
I haven't found one cheap enough yet. Bye!